I couldn't feel better about it,
Yeah.
honestly. I think this last, how long has it been now? Maybe 7 or 8 months that we've been back has been the most fun I've ever had, and I don't say that lightly.
I agree. I mean, it's been the most fun. A lot of characters returning.
Yeah.
That's super exciting. A lot of story to tell. Interesting, really fun story too.
Fun.
Adventurous and, the
The
romance
fans are going to love
adventure.
it.
There is a lot of amazing drama coming up, like a lot of drama. I'm very excited, especially some storyline involving EJ. There's some really cool stuff coming up, so get excited about that.
There's a lot that happens in the 60th season, a lot of arcs, a lot of twists, so I think the fans are going to really enjoy it.
I think the show returns to its roots in some beautiful ways as well. I know that a lot of fans crave sort of that original feel of like what brought them to the show, and I think that we're kind of returning to that in a really nice way. There's a lot of family, there's a lot of romance, there's some action, there's loss, there's celebration, and it's so exciting, there's just a lot.
Ken described it as more rooted in reality than the supernatural of the past.
As rooted as you can be on a show, but I feel like they dug in their roots quite a bit with the new story when it comes to the main families and the like what Colton said, the loving relationships, the drama, but of course that comes with conflict and then resolution. So it's more of an old school soap formula than the supernatural get possessed by the devil type of vibe.
What's excited you the most about working on Days of Our Lives?
It's a really huge opportunity to be on daytime. I really appreciate it to be on Days of Our Lives. I'm working with other actresses like Raven Barnes, Carson. I guess they are the two first ones I worked with. So they're.
We just got a renewal. Everybody's thrilled about that. Nobody doubted for a moment. And Peacock loves us. We love them.
Grateful. We get to live to fight another day. That's my quote of the day. We live to fight another day. No, they streamlined some good energy to us right before we had this wonderful day. Brings the energy up even more, and I think Ken is going to continue to champion for us, and I'm just grateful.
I just spoke to Ken, and he said he's already thinking of season 65.
He said it. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he's we got a good captain, and we got a good team around us, So as long as Deidre still graces with her presence every day to get the show going, we can't do it without the queen.
How do I get so lucky?
What does it feel like being the Queen of Salem? I mean, come on.
It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it, I suppose.
She does it well, so we're grateful to have her and a lot of our veterans, and I'm gonna just try to help carry the torch a little bit.
Do you show up with a tiara in the morning?
She does have a tiara. It's so sweet.
That's how rumors get started.
Okay, she doesn't have a tiara.
I don't have a tiara.
It's mine. It's mine. All right. Joke's out. All right. No, but we're really grateful, happy to be here, and hopefully we do see 65. That's the goal we want for everybody. So thank you to the fans, and we're going to make it happen.
We've come through such a hard few years with COVID and so much loss and so much grief and sadness and so much isolation that I think Days really was where people came to find their family again. And they're locked in, and every day they come and sit with us, and we share with them, we comfort them, we entertain them, we amuse them. And during COVID, I think it was an essential part of everybody's life. So we're glad to have been able to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're glad you guys are here. We've grieved along with you, too. I think, the fan base feels the loss as well, because you guys come into the living room every single day, and your friends as well.
It's a family show, and the audience is a part of our family. They see us every single day, whether they're watching us every afternoon or they're watching us in the morning or any time now. We're in it together, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So it's been a tough couple of years, but we gotta keep prevailing, and lucky to have the fans to support us. That's it. Keep moving along.
Carry on that beautiful legacy.
Well, if they followed us over to Peacock, it's just a great comfort. and which I think gives us longevity and certainly continues the family feel.
We have some really fun storylines coming up. I mean, obviously we're so far ahead, so it's hard. But I do know that I have a storyline coming up, which I'm kind of nervous for it to air, actually, to see. But I think people are going to like it. It's wild. And with that said, I mean, yeah, everyone just puts in great work on the show, works their butts off. We have an incredible time. We obviously have a new head writer, and so the show is heading in a slightly different direction than we were before. Excuse me, I'm sorry, my voice is like gone. But yeah, there's always a great vibe there and a good sense of community and camaraderie, and yeah, we're excited. I mean, as far as storylines, I mean, obviously a lot of new fun stuff coming.
Well, we have new writers, and that's always exciting.
Always.
You know what I mean? It's just always great to have new blood at the top because they're coming up with all these stories, and
They're excited.
We just read the scripts and do what we can to bring them to life. So that's always nice when we have new writers.
And it's great to be renewed. It's so great.
Yeah.
How do you find out about that renewal? Are you looking at, on the internet, or are they actually telling you, guys, this is breaking today?
Announcement on set Friday, and then there was an email that came out right afterwards. So anybody who wasn't there.
I got an email.
Me too.
That's exciting.
Yeah. On pins and needles.
61 years,
Come
61
on.
seasons.
Hello.
What the hell?
Unbelievable. And telling yourself like 10 years ago, like it's going to be on streaming, and
Well, back then it would have been, what's streaming?
Well,
But
and at first I think everyone thought, oh my God.
we're done.
We're done.
Toast.
No.
Just
I
the
think
opposite.
Peacock's going to rescue us. They really did. They rescued
did.
us.
They were
And
so
I think
grateful.
I think they're happy. I mean, we have people tuning in every day now. I mean, I have Peacock, and I love Peacock.
Oh, yeah.
I watch The Voice on Peacock.
I watch so many, mostly the movies.
Yeah.
I love Peacock.
Yeah.
It's on the top of my list.
And everything's going to be eventually streaming, so.
I'm stoked. Are you kidding? I'm thrilled.
Amazing. I think it's a good thing that we're now streaming because that's where everything is going. And people say, well, the other soaps are on network TV. I think it's good we're on a streaming platform because we can only help bring more viewers to whatever platform we're on, which is what we've done for Peacock. So I think we have a great future ahead. I think it's going to keep going.
I'm really excited about the pickup because the stuff we're shooting right now, it's like some of my favorite stuff. Can't talk about it, unfortunately, but I'm really happy about. Yeah, I'm really happy about the storyline right now. It's real meaty, real juicy. I can kind of hint there's like a who shot who kind of storyline coming up, which is fun, and it kind of wraps up the whole town. So good stuff.
Yeah, the who shot who, everyone's involved. You don't know who did it. It's going to be a fun one. We have a fun storyline coming up as well. I'm excited.
I'm most excited about not season 61, but season 65. That's my goal here. And we should keep our eye on the future. And the near future is great. The fact that we're renewed till, I believe it's September of 26 is great, but there's always something bigger and better out there for the show. Some very, very powerful moments are approaching in the summer of next year. You see a lot of old characters returning. I can't tell you the reason why, but it'll be momentous by the time we get to August of 25 into our 60th anniversary. Terrific shows.
I'm looking forward to that. Where do you see season 65? What is that outlook for Days? Because you're already thinking far into the future. I love this.
Right now, it's just a number. It's the glass is more than half full. Keep everybody positive. Everybody thinking the show has that kind of longevity, which I believe it does. I don't think we'll be doing aliens or possessions in season 65, but one never knows.
Maybe rooted a little more in reality instead of the supernatural?
That's where we are now. We're trying to root the show in much more of interpersonal reality show based on passion and romance more than science fiction.
How is it? We've lost so many beloved actors in the past year. How are you honoring their legacy and keeping their stories alive through Salem?
That's a two-pronged question. yes, this has been a very, very difficult year, losing Bill Hayes and Drake Hogestyn within 7 months of each other. And that will impel, I guess is the right word, us to do some very big shows towards the middle end of next year. You endure and you move on. But their legacy, you will see their legacy in their children and grandchildren as they elevate to take on the legacy of grandparent or parent.